Hi, welcome back to Hey Calli. Today's question that I'm going to answer came from a colleague in the course of mentoring. I won't say when or where, but it wasn't too long ago. And the question had to do with what motivates me. And I think the person was looking to discern whether what motivated him was what it should be. So let me start out by saying there probably is no wrong answer. If you're motivated by something that is, you know, patently negative, there are probably other issues that you should be working out in your life, right? Probably not anyone who's tuned in and watching this. However, taking for granted that we're talking about motivation in the conventional sense of corporate life, among those possible variables, what motivates me is two things that are inseparable. And I'm being very honest. So what motivates me is ethics and money. I am very motivated by money. That is why I go to work. I'm very honest with myself, my family, my colleagues about that. It's hard for me to understand or believe, I think is a better word, when people say they are motivated by a nice office. Motivated in the most fundamental way. Like, what is the most motivating thing for you? Oh, a nice office environment. Well, I suppose anything's possible. For me, that is a nice additional detail. But that is not a primary motivator. I go to work every day because I get paid to go to work every day. It is the money. However, if there were money and dishonesty or anything that required me to behave in a way that breaks the law or support the breaking of the law or engage in any kind of dishonesty or criminal behavior, it wouldn't matter how much they paid me. There is no amount of money that would make that okay. I wouldn't have it. So money is a primary motivator, but money without the ethics and strong positive values, it just wouldn't be for me. If I ever doubted for a second that there were the requisite lawful and honorable intentions in my work environment, I would resign. So that is my answer. It's not a single factor. It is a single factor with a qualifier. What motivates you? Maybe you are the person out there who likes, the great office environment. Great office environments are wonderful. I've had a few really nice office environments. There was one where, my gosh, this company, they just couldn't have done more to make me comfortable. And it really helped. There were long hours, hard work, lots and lots of challenges, but they made it easy to show up for sure. And that can make a big difference. There was also what I considered fair and adequate compensation. So the comforts, those creature comforts without the fair and adequate compensation for the work I was doing would not have made me stay. So I've had this conversation with human resource folks over the years at different places and different settings. And I don't know if it's the company Kool-Aid or what, but there are people out there who will swear up and down that if you have the right, paintings on the walls and, a smaller carbon footprint, that motivates people in a way that money never could. And you should really want to show up to work every day just for the work environment. It's that critical. I'm not there, never have been, but I'm just one person. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. And if you aren't a subscriber, please consider subscribing. Thanks so much. Bye.